What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Ancestral Healing. Today we got an awesome video for you guys. We'll be covering the top 3 things that are keeping you from healing your gut. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so the first reason I'm saying is time. And the reason why I'm saying is time is that usually people don't give things enough time. They don't understand the power of repetition, of a small change in your behavior over time does the compound effect. Starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Usually, whether you're trying a carnivore, ancestral, ketogenic, low carb, whatever it is, you need to give the gut some time. And so if you give things time, you will get better results. Typically what happens is that people quit before they can actually get the true results. So what I would say is try to give it about 3 months. Give it 90 days, but break it up into focusing on just maybe the first 30. Okay, say I'm gonna do 30 days, what do I have to lose? Let me try this out. Give it your full 30. After 30, if you feel good, go for 60. If you don't feel good, you don't have to keep going. Listen to the body. So after 60, people start to feel even better by the end, but if you decide then to go for 90, by then you're basically thriving. So guys, please just don't let time deter you from actually getting the true results of the hard work that you put into things, and really give it your all, give it some time, and I'm guaranteeing you, you're already taking a big step towards healing your gut. All right guys, so now the second thing that's keeping you away from healing your gut is having self-limiting beliefs, okay? And if you don't know what self-limiting beliefs looks like, it's typically people that are attached to some kind of story as to why they can't do this or they can't do that, or why it won't work for them, or how they're too old or too sick or too fat or too this or too that. And they have all the excuses as to why it won't work before even actually believing in themselves that they can do it. So what you want to do is you want to get rid of this. If you stick towards the end of the video, I will give you some affirmations that will help combat these self-limiting beliefs and give you the mindset that's going to basically attract all the things to overcome these self-limiting beliefs and actually start to believe that you can do it. Because the number one thing that if we don't do is basically if we don't repeat things that are going to affirm our beliefs and affirm the things that we know serve our true highest self, we're going to be subjected by the self-limiting beliefs. We're going to keep thinking we're not good enough, that we can't do it, and that only other people can do it because they're young and they're healthy and they don't know your story, and that you're sick because you're on meds and you can't do anything. Poor you. Okay, well, that's a self-limiting belief. That's going into something saying that you're sick and that you'll never feel better. Why should this diet change, or why should this lifestyle change make any different to poor you? So what you want to do is get rid of that. You want to come in empty as a vessel. Empty from your old beliefs, empty from mainstream beliefs, empty from no belief. And really intuitively give this a true try and try to reconnect with what our ancestors were doing for hundreds of thousands of years, forever. This is nothing new. This is real human food. And if you approach it in a way where you understand your why, and you know why you're here to replace fake food with real food, and you have a strong willpower and mental strength and belief in the self, that you can actually do this, that it is just that easy to stop eating bad food and start eating real food to really make you start feeling better and really start helping alleviate previous pains, previous issues, chronic diseases, and anything that you may be experiencing right now. It is possible to feel good. I believe it. I know it. I've lived it. I've went from being very sick to feeling very good, and I'm thankful for it all. So you can do it too. It's not impossible. You have to start to change the way you think about things and start feeling worthy and deserving enough to know that you too can heal your gut. All right, guys, and lastly, the third thing that's keeping you away from healing your gut is, drumroll, living in the values of others. If you live in the values of others, you will struggle, you will cave, you will surrender. And I've seen it time over time. I've seen people go so far, come to understand so much, and they love how they feel, they're doing the healing, they're feeling great, and then Christmas comes, or a Christmas dinner, or a work party, or some kind of situation in which There's a lot of treats, there's a lot of fake food, there's a lot of people encouraging you to have a drink or to have this or to have a sweet or to have dessert or to order with them or go out for beers with the boys, or all these different situations that you know are not good for you. You know that they would go against what you're trying to do and what you have been doing. But for some reason you fall for the societal pressure because you don't have it in you to say, hey, no, I'm gonna deny that Timbit for the 7th time. And no, I won't drink that coffee that you offered me with that Danish, even though I would love to have it. I'm gonna say no to you right now. Or Aunt Cheryl, who comes with a gluten-free strawberry pecan pie, right? And she goes, please just have a slice, Dan. I made it just for you. And I was like, oh, Aunt Cheryl looks amazing. And I'm doing this diet thing and I can't do it. What do you mean diet? Just have a little slice. Go for it, it's no problem. Do you have the strength to tell Aunt Cheryl that you will not have some of her strawberry pecan pie gluten-free? So I want you to really think about how you're gonna handle the situations and how you can empower yourself, not to be afraid to live in the values of others, but just stand in your truth and be able to meet it with love and wisdom, right? Asking good questions, meeting it with love. If you get some polarization, some attack, ask some questions. I always bring it back to what we were doing before the Industrial Revolution. We were eating ancestrally. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed those 3 reasons that are keeping you from healing your gut. And as promised, here are the 3 affirmations that you can use today and repeat over and over every single day when you wake up, throughout the day, before you go to bed. You're gonna say these affirmations literally until you start to believe in them, until the point that you have an utmost belief in what you are saying. And you're gonna do this over and over through repetition, and I guarantee some awesome results. So affirmation number 1, very quickly, I am worthy, okay? I want you to repeat that every single day until you start to believe that you are worthy. I am worthy. Affirmation number 2, I am deserving, okay? You are deserving. Repeat it over and over until you believe that you are deserving. And lastly, number 3, last affirmation, I am abundant, okay? Anything you want, anything you need will come abundantly and will flow to you. You don't even have to try. You have it all. Repeat those 3 affirmations, guys, until literally every cell in your body believes it to be true.